Harris, Robinson, got Brown in the air. Harris fires from the wing, left it on the front rim. In the first meeting between these two teams, Brown had 8 points in the first 2.5 minutes of the game. And that time knocked away, well defended by Ausar Thompson. That's what he does. In the first meeting between these two teams, Brown had 8 points in the first 2.5 minutes of the game. And that time knocked away, well defended by Ausar Thompson. That's what he does.
This is going to be one of the things the Celtics have to be aware of. Those long shots, long rebounds, they feed into what Detroit wants to do in terms of playing with pace, getting up and down the floor.
Brown on the cross, missed the lefty lay. Really leading into his leadership role this year with the absence of Jason Tatum. Knocks down the first free throw. Doesn't matter who's on the floor with him.
His scoring is up, his efficiency is up, and he's the head of the snake. Every defense is trying to get the ball out of his hands. And
Walsh trying to stick him. Cunningham misses with the left and rebounded by Boston. Here's Brown in transition, puts his head down, got it blocked and recovered by Harris, but it comes out to White. They tilt the floor with Duran, and he got Robinson in the air to draw the foul. A savvy, cagey mood. Here this summer when all the rookies arrived for training camp, he usually takes an exotic vacation overseas somewhere Eastern, followed by Mavericks Lakers at 10 p.m. And Saturday on NBA TV, Celtics Timberwolves at 5 p.m. Eastern, followed by Pelicans Warriors at 8:30. For more on these games, please go to NBA.com. Detroit back defensively in transition. Pritchard finds Brown. Walsh tries another three, and he laces it. You know, you speak to a lot of guards around the NBA. They'll tell you, and they've told me, that that's the one guy they don't want pressing up on them full court. As Brown launches the three, Thompson everywhere. There's that full court pressure by Thompson on Pritchard. Off the flare, Brown rims out to Thompson with another rebound. Off the flare, Brown rims out to Thompson with another rebound. Big hit ahead, a little bit too high for Duran.
It goes to another level.
Trajan Langdon and J.B. Bickerstaff very much aligned, Alyssa.
Yeah, and when it comes to the Boston Celtics, Jonesy, you were talking about this earlier. Joe Mazzulla saying that's how they've been able to close out 10 clutch time games so far this season.
And a great point as Brown is fouled by Isaiah Stewart, who just checked into the ball game after setting a historic losing streak record the previous year.
And it's really interesting listening to both these coaches talk about the quality of depth and playing 11-12 deep, the physicality of the league, the physical demands that it takes.
10-1 run for the Pistons. Celtics just 1 of 11 from the field. Brown and tucked in by Hauser.
And his poise, his pace, the way that he plays, he doesn't get rushed, he doesn't get rattled.
Brown left that one on the front rim. Cunningham in a rush. Cade slams it home. It's like getting found money for the Pistons.
It sure is. And was averaging career highs, having the best year of his young career when that injury happened.
Holland with the steal. LeVert. Sidestep, corner three. Ivy lines up the seams. Brown downhill. Still having a tough time shooting the basketball now, 1 of 8. Ivy thought about it, pulls. Stewart battling underneath, got the second one to go.
That's their competitive edge, their unique skill sets going against one another every day. I mean, they're two of the most unique, dynamic players in this league.
Brown with the show and go. Good defense by Harris, stayed on his feet. Wonderful contest, and they get the miss. A miserable shooting night continues. Ivy missing from deep. Here's Jaylen Brown. In and out dribble on Ivy. Put him in the weight room and missed with the left hand. Everything but the bucket. Ivy missing from deep. Here's Jaylen Brown. In and out dribble on Ivy. Put him in the weight room and missed with the left hand. Everything but the bucket. Ivy missing from deep. Here's Jaylen Brown. In and out dribble on Ivy. Put him in the weight room and missed with the left hand. Everything but the bucket. Harris switching on to White. Robinson, good denied defense on Brown, so White on the other side pulls a three. Back out to Brown, another opportunity. Cash Stephanie.
You gotta feel good about it. You gotta feel good about that if you're Boston for sure.
Would be 3-0 if Detroit wins here tonight. Boston with a loss would be eliminated. Brown with other thoughts. Did a victory lap and fell. Would be 3-0 if Detroit wins here tonight. Boston with a loss would be eliminated. Brown with other thoughts. Did a victory lap and fell.
Riding on this young man's shoulders right now. He's shouldering the load, certainly with grace, with humility, and with a lead from a leadership standpoint. You can see it.
Pierces the paint out to Cunningham. One more Robinson. And good rotation by Brown for the steal. Harris picks up Pritchard in transition. Snatch back by Brown. In his bag like the fries were at the bottom.
I like that matchup.
Guess they've designated him the pigeon. In NBA parlance, nothing personal. Bucket by Brown. 1 minute to go in the half. Cunningham, the midi. Turn battling underneath, got ripped by Brown. Pritchard on the drive. Uncontested, got it. Harris gets back to Brown for the three. Cunningham with the rebound. Plenty of time. The hit ahead. Harris fouled by Shireman. He'll go to the free throw line. 10 to go. Brown. Around the Williams screen. Shireman, the hot hand from the corner. Got it.
Star Thompson does that very, very well.
Jaylen Durham, big second quarter.